Good morning, everyone. Welcome all, welcome everyone to the love and light that is Unity of Lawrence. As you know, in Unity we begin everything with prayer. Let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us as we pray. With full hearts and open minds, we gather today to accept the endless possibilities of peace on earth and peace in our hearts. We acknowledge the existence of pain and injustice in the world, but we also acknowledge the limitless love and our limitless being. We welcome our divine inheritance as co-creators. We know that we are already standing in the light of love, healing, and of transformation, and so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you. If there is anything in your heart to be held in prayer, please see Aaron in the chaplain's office after today's service. Our chaplains will also pray for you during the week. Place a purple prayer request slip in the wooden box outside the office. All prayers are confidential. We invite you to join a prayer circle immediately after the service at the front of the sanctuary for all who want to participate in a group prayer for themselves and the world. You can still meet one-on-one with the chaplain in the office. And now please rise if you're able and join Holly in singing Lead with Love.
Good morning. This song is going to have a call and a response for the verses. We're going to start off with the chorus. Kim is going to be your leader.
I'm going to sing too.
Yeah. Here we go. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope.
Don't give up hope.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Don't you give up.
Don't you give up.
Keep moving on.
Keep moving on.
You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes.
Lift up your eyes.
Don't you despair.
Don't you despair.
Look up ahead.
Look up ahead.
The path is there.
The path is there.
You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Now let's give some love and light to everybody. one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. All right, here we go. I know you're scared,
I know you're scared,
and I'm scared too.
and I'm scared too.
But here I am,
But here I am,
right next to you.
right next to you.
So we'll put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We'll put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We're going to lead with love. Lead with love. One more time. Lead with love.
Woo! Thank you. That was uplifting. So let's put one foot in the other, front of the other, and do our unity intentions. Please affirm with me unity's founding principle together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And now our Unity of Lawrence vision statement together. United in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And finally, our Unity of Lawrence mission statement together. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. Thank you. J. Pryor is a living example of the power. Oh, thank you. Let's bring up our special music. Because I skipped right over it.
Today's a good day for a little alchemy, if you ask me. It's a good day for taking time to play. It's a good day for taking time to find acceptance. It's a good day to wash away the pain. It's a good day for a little alchemy, if you ask me. It's a good day to let yourself be free. It's a good day. Give yourself a little presence. It's a good day to see the irony of your stories. Now tell me just, what are we doing here? Revolving doors and reruns on this reality TV. Just, what are we doing here? With parallels and broken bells of our liberties. Just, what are we doing here? Just getting by with alibis. Are we ready to see? Are we ready to see? Today's a good day for a little alchemy, if you ask me. It's a good day to wear your heart on your sleeve. It's a good day to be your own best company. It's a good day to set your captives free. It's a good day for a little alchemy, if you ask me. It's a good day to let it all unwind. It's a good day, put on the lid, let it simmer. It's a good day to finally realize we'll be taking time to redefine matters of the mind. We'll realign the grand design. What you seek, you'll find. It's alchemy, transformation. You can't see it's alchemy. Purified, you flame of conscience. Alchemy, transformation. You can't see it's alchemy. Purify your flame of conscience. It's a good day for a little alchemy, if you ask me. It's a good day. We'll take a look into the mirror. It's a good day to reinvent the smile. while you're wearing. It's a good day to be the one you love. We'll be taking time to redefine matters of the mind. We'll realign the grand design, and what you seek you'll find. It's alchemy, transformation you can't see. It's alchemy, purifying flame conscience. Alchemy, transformation you can't see. It's alchemy, purifying flame conscience. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. That was wonderful. And now, Jay Pryor is a living example of the power of possibility in transforming your life. They are an author, executive life coach, and speaker, and a beloved member of this community. Welcome, Jay Pryor.
Hey, Johnny. I didn't know they were going to print that up there, because when I put it up as my title, I thought I would have to say Darnit, because I'm not supposed to cuss up here. So, love and light, Darnit. First of all, just want to say good morning and be with you. Thank you. I've got some thanks, friends. I've got some friends here that I haven't. That I'm so glad you're here. Thanks. New people. Whew. So, I've been a member of this congregation for a long, long time, and this congregation is what taught me about New Thought. This is a New Thought congregation. If you don't know that, if you didn't know that, if you're new here, this is a New Thought congregation. And New Thought is a movement that was started in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and been ongoing for a long time. And we're a spiritual community. And New Thought, I say, is a spiritual movement that combines spirituality with practicality and science and makes it make sense. And for me, it's the best part of it. And so I wanted to share with you all, as a part of my spiritual community and as people who I've grown up in front of on this stage, literally, a lot over the past 15 years, speaking here and growing here and being taught here, that this week I heard back from Emerson Theological Institute. And I have been accepted there and will be pursuing a master's degree in practical spirituality. Thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty darn excited about it. And once I have that master's degree, then I just have a few more courses to go, and then I'll be able to actually be a reverend in the world of New Thought, which I've been a reverend actually since 2007, when a friend of mine asked me if I would marry them. And I was like, heck yeah, I'll marry you. And I was going to a spiritual community then, but that community was full of people who had gone to school for a really long time, and they were revs, and I was like, well, I'm not that. But I went online to the Universal Life Church, and you have to go through a form, right? And you have to make some promises if they're going to issue you a rev certification. I don't know if any of the rest of you have done that before, but if you're going to marry somebody, it's legal. You can go and get a certification and then marry folks. So I took it very seriously when I went through and I checked all the boxes. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that. And even though I don't really call myself a rev, I have married over 20 people, and I've done a lot of celebrations of life. And so that part of my life as a rev has been growing ever since I clicked that box and said, I'll take that seriously. Those of you in New Thought understand that where we focus our energy, it grows, right? And that just by even filling out that form invited a possibility into my life that now is become manifest. And that's what practical spirituality is all about, is how we put our energy into our thoughts, emotions, everything, and it gives and forms our perception of the life that we actually live into. And so we know about the law of attraction, and we know about the world that we live in, and there's all this stuff. And so today, what I wanted to come to was to ask you to just forget all that, actually, today. Because I've been lately listening to or reading Gary Renard. If you don't know Gary Renard is a pretty, big, I would call influencer, which I think, the early folks like Emmett Fox was an influencer, but we wouldn't know the word influencer back then, right? Because Emmett Fox wasn't like a preacher, but he was a leader, he was a teacher, so he was an influencer. So Gary Renard is an influencer in the Course in Miracles. And recently, upon reading his work, I got back to the foundational principle that for me, few foundational principles that for me make every difference in the world, especially right now. So it's really simple. I wake up in the morning and I ask the Holy Spirit to guide me throughout the day. So the first step is ask to be guided. I ask to be guided. The second step is I practice forgiveness for myself and for every other person that I encounter throughout the day that doesn't show up the way I want them to. Because I am all love and light until you leave a dirty plate on my couch. I am all love and light until you cut me off in traffic. I am all love and light until you push fascism in my face, right? And so it is, my commitment to be love and light and to do that forgiveness constantly. So that's easy, right? You just do that. You forgive everybody and yourself for every foul you make throughout the day. And at the end of the day, you say thank you and you give yourself grace. Now, how easy is that, right? Simple. Here's what actually happens. Instead of forgiving people all day long, most of the time, not most of the time, because I practice this, right? This is a practice that we practice. So I don't want to say most of the time, but there are certainly days, and I think as human beings what we do is we wake up in the morning and then we forget. And instead of constant forgiveness, which is one of the tools in my book, is constant forgiveness. This is literally because I have driven to want to do everything perfect. And I've been a coach, right, as a life coach and a leader and a lay leader here. And throughout my life, I put myself in these positions where I'm supposed to be somebody who does good. And then I turn around and I'm such a jerk. Like, I'm just, my God, how can you be such a jerk and then be that, right? How do you be a life coach and a preacher and these people who espouse this stuff and then be such a jerk? And so I've really had to reconcile with myself a lot. And so I've learned a lot, especially over the past few years in particular, about constant forgiveness. Because instead of constant forgiveness, what I do is I forget. I live in constant forgetness. And the first thing I forget is that I'm not my body. I am not my body. Now, this is a strange concept for some of you maybe, but if you were to look at yourself in the mirror when you were 10 years old, was that you? Yes. And you look at yourself in the mirror today, your body has changed drastically, I hope, and you're still the same person. Now, if you don't know this about me, I'm a transgender human. I was assigned female at birth and walked through the world in what I call woman skin until I was 35 when I took testosterone that turned my body into a man body as much as it could. And then I went off testosterone and it turned my body back into a female body. So I have gone way out of my way. Okay. Way out of my way to turn this body into the one that I want. So at this point, I have a full female body with a beard and no breasts. Okay, so it's easy for me sometimes, especially when my female body does things I don't want it to, or I feel not as comfortable in there, to remember that I'm not my body. I also forget that I'm not my thoughts. Man, can I get caught up in my thoughts? I can get so stewed up about something that's happening up here that sometimes it's a revelation to me to go, oh, nothing is actually happening. like there's nothing happening right in this moment. I'm sitting in my recliner. Right now, I'm sitting in my recliner on my laptop. Nothing is happening. But boy, can I be in a conversation with somebody just, oh my, I can be all up in that. And that is part of my human condition. So I'm not my body and I'm not my thoughts. And I'm also not my emotions. And boy, is that a tough one for me. Now, I also haven't, not just being a trans person, but being also raised in an alcoholic home, I have CPTSD. And so sometimes there's a trigger just based on how I perceive someone. I was telling my sister the other day that I get better and better at observing myself, watching what I would call my watchdog brain when someone walks in the room that puts me in protection mode, or that I feel scared by, or someone is unpredictable. And right now, folks, we have a lot of unpredictability. And if you're a transgender person in America right now, it is a very unpredictable time. And so it is really easy for me to be in watchdog mode with my ears perked up and the hackles on the back of my neck up. And when I'm in that mode, I can't see you. I can't see the light of God in you. I can only be in protective mode. And so I have to also remember and not forget that I am not my emotions and I am not my nervous system. So I'm not my body, I'm not my thoughts, I'm not my emotions, I'm not my nervous system. And at the same time, as a human being, to actually be able to access the presence of God that I know I have within me and that I, on a daily basis, want to access, I have to dial in all of those things. I have to be conscious and aware of my thoughts, my body, my emotions, and my nervous system. Whew, man. Right? I mean, that's how I feel sometimes. I'm just like, wow, I'm exhausted. And so isn't it beautiful that we actually have this knowing that it takes one quick moment of surrender to be able to experience that presence of God that is within us. And we call it your Christ consciousness. I don't care what you call it. I tell people you can call it love. You can call it chocolate pudding. I don't care. But it lives within you, and it is really there. And what I know is from my own practice that what happens to me is I get caught up in that moment of that nervous system going off, and then I act irrationally or out of that fear, and then I hurt somebody's feelings, and then it comes back that I have to make myself wrong for hurting that person because, God, all I ever really want to do is love you. And I fail, right, colossally at that. And we are failing colossally as a nation right now. And we cannot, people, we cannot look away from that because we are it. What's happening out in the world is absolute correlate to our consciousness. And so, because we're all connected, we who know that, it is so important that no matter what, no matter how many times I fail, I'm going to pop back up. And when I say, I'm going to be loving light, damn it. No matter how long and how many times I have to knock myself down and get myself back up. Whoop. I'm going to lead with love, and I'm going to find a way to get past my thoughts, my words, my nervous system, all of that. I'm going to find a way to dial those in. And sometimes that's really like just blessedly easy, like today, when I got to start out my day with my Vortex group and a really powerful conversation. And then I came here and everybody I saw, I got to love up on. Today, it's so easy in this room when you're here and I get to see who you are in this light. Like, whoa, it's so easy. I'm like, love and light, yeah, right? But boy, when I'm talking to my other trans friends who are so terrified right now, they can't hardly move, right? Or when I let myself scroll too much, right? We have to be so diligent about our focus right now. And we have to be ready, right, to be in action for what calls to us, but also to just, whatever it takes, keep getting ourselves back to love and light, damn it. And it doesn't look pretty sometimes for me, just so you know. It doesn't look pretty sometimes for me. And if nothing else, my goal has always been, well, I can model the fact that we're human beings, and it doesn't look pretty for most of us, right? It just doesn't always look pretty. Sometimes we're mean and nasty humans. And so, continually dialing ourselves back into the remembering that who I am is an expression of the divine. Who I am is a wave in the ocean that is God. And my job is to make manifest the glory of that is within me. That's my job here on the planet. Hey, Benita, want to turn off your phone? So welcome, friends. Oh, I forgot to say welcome to the Zoom people. I always do that, and I always feel bad. And I leave, and I'm like, dang, I left out the Zoom people. And then I make myself, no, I didn't. But see how it is? That's how perfect I want to be. I don't want to overstep anybody. And I'll judge myself for doing it. And that never works. And so there has to be a time, folks, when we get real simple about this. We wake up and we ask to be guided. And then throughout the day, we do our best to just forgive ourselves for every time we forget to acknowledge the Zoom people, right? Or I get mad at you because you left your dirty plate on my couch, or whatever it is that has you forget, right? Forget, because all it is a forgetting. We have a knowing. I have a knowing within me that who you are, and there is the power within you that is greater than anything before you. Like, I have that knowing, and I have to remember. And for me, it takes a structure sometimes. I keep a lot of people in my life that remind me. I go to groups that remind me. I go to lots of them, lots of groups that remind me. And I hang out with people that remind me. And I resonate with people that remind me on a regular basis of who I am. Who I am. And that who is love and light. Damn it. So we remember, we forgive, and at the end of the day we say thank you. And right now, that's as simple as I can do. It's like I'm just, that's all I can do. It was one foot in front of the other, and forgiving, because I know that we're all connected. I know that my thought is like, I have a thought, and it's like a spider web that connects every other one of you. Like, we are that connected. And so my diligence of bouncing back up and always being willing to get back to love and light is who I want to be. And I've finally figured out that I don't have to do it perfect. I just have to constantly be willing to remind myself that I'm never going to be perfect as long as I'm in this skin. But I can keep bringing it back to who and how I want to show up. And that is always love and light. It allows me to be a sanctuary. And as a nation, we need more sanctuaries than we can ever imagine. And each one of us can be a sanctuary for love, for light, for God. We can show up as that. And that is my commitment and my prayer. And I think that is all. Thanks. I would invite you to get comfortable. I also have a joy today that... I was telling Kim, it's a little arrogant to ask a band if you can sing with them. And I know this about myself. But I love to sing, and I've always wanted to sing with Star Sister Revival, and today they're going to let me. So I invite you to get comfortable as we're going to take you into meditation with this song.
Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be your living sanctuary for Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for I am light, I am light. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this returning we shall learn to live in love. In this returning we shall learn to lead in love. In this returning we shall learn to live in love. I am light, I am light. Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for you. You take a moment to get comfortable in your chair, whatever works for you. If you're a seasoned meditator, feel free to drop on in. I'd like you to take a moment just to feel your feet. Let's push roots out of your feet, coming down through the cement in this building and grounding us down, down, down through the earth to anchor down into Mother Earth, the core of the earth, the heart of the mother. See if you can anchor yourself to that core. Feel that good earth energy anchoring yourself to that core. As that energy comes back up, then through those roots and back through this building, feel that good earth energy. You can see the color of it as earthy, brown, red, coming up between your toes and up your ankles and your calves and your knees. Let that good earth energy come up over your thighs and up into your pelvis and up around your waist. Plant yourself there in this good earth energy, grounded and tethered, as this grounding provides a foundation and base. Now focus on your root, on your crown chakra, right at the crown of your head. Feel that lavender, warm light coming down into and around you. It feels like stepping into sunshine after cold. See if you can feel that experience. Move that light on down into your body with your own imagination. Coming down over your third eye, over your face, your ears and mouth, over your throat chakra, down in, over your shoulders, down into your heart. There you are, planted, grounded, and now basking in the light of your source, of your creation. And in this time, as we sit here with this light, with this knowing of our connectedness to all there is,
as we come into this new month and this new year, a month that is focused on love, that is focused on expression. Notice if there's anything that you'd like to leave behind in this moment. Stuff that you can give up so that you can remember. This week is a week to remember and forgive and forgive and forgive. And the most important person that you can focus on right now is forgiveness of yourself and getting anything out of your way that allows you to step into your light and your knowing of your connectedness to all there is. And so we'll go into the silence and let you have your time. And as we start to come back into this now moment, you can feel your fingers start to be back into this room. As you come back to me, I'd like to give you an affirmative prayer to take with you this week. As we're in this presence we're present to the presence that connects us all. I invite you to this knowing. I have a knowing that there is a power within you that can give you solace and peace. And I have a knowing that you have access to this power. And I affirm and know and thank the universe and divine spirit for our power to love. This is one of our 12 powers as human beings, and right now it is the power that we need to call upon more than any other power. Our power to love, we thank God for our power to love, our power for discernment, and our power for wisdom right now. We say thank you, God, for this power, and we know in our hearts and our minds, as we leave today, we've had this moment where we have acknowledged our connection to each other, our connection to ourselves, our connection to our community, and we know when we see that power and that light, that connection going out into the world as love, as light. And even though we know we'll have moments where our humanity gets in our way, this week, I am present to my knowing of myself as love. This week, I am present to myself, to the knowing of myself as love. I am present to the knowing of myself as love. You say that with me? I am present to the knowing of myself as love. Or, I am love. I am love. And so it is.
So for this song, I'm going to transport us into the middle of summer. So we'll warm up a little bit. And this song is really about noticing those little things of simplicity that remind us to come back to those main things that are our job, to be that love and to be the light. Firefly on my pillow, you must have had a long night. Firefly on my pillow, greeting me in the morning light. Firefly on my pillow. You know we just don't care about the news reporters pulling out their hair. Firefly on my pillow, I'm gonna take your advice. Firefly on my pillow is gonna take me out tonight to shine so bright, to be the love and living light, to fly so high, we'll never feel the fear and fright.
Dragonfly upon my chest, calling to the sky. Transformation at its best, in all directions of time. Butterflies in the garden, yellow birds singing songs. Caterpillars inching by, still getting along.
Firefly on my pillow, thanks for stopping by. Firefly on my pillow, I don't need one reason why to shine so bright, to be the love and living light, to fly so high, I'll never feel the fear and fright. We're gonna fly so high, we'll feel the love and living light, and we'll shine so bright, we'll be the glory of the night. Firefly on my pillow just came to tell me hi. Firefly on my pillow, I don't need one reason why.
Thank you, thank you. Now is our time for thanks. I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. As the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, I'm Choosing Heaven Today.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. And I'm walking the road of heaven right now. Singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. And I'm walking the road of heaven right now. Singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. And I'm walking the road of loving right now. Singing, I'm choosing love today.
We offer this prayer of gratitude. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity and community. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth, returning again and again, and so it is. Amen. A special welcome to our guests today. Thank you so much for joining us. For more information about Unity of Lawrence and the Unity Movement, please pick up a welcome packet in the foyer. And now, let me present Michelle, my belle.
Why, thank you, Brother John. As a matter of fact, we do love singing in this place, and that is one of the things at our board or at our annual congregational meeting. An opportunity for folks to sign up as songbirds because once a month, songbirds will be leading us in congregational singing because we do love that deep core connection. And we love hard. And sometimes that is hard, as Jay said. And so, a shout out to Aaron for bringing to the board's attention a joint unity statement on freedom, love, and the call to courage to love hard. And so, unity around the world stands on the truth that every being is an expression of God. The truth compels us to end division, to stand shoulder to shoulder, and to let compassion be our action, peace our path, and spirit our unwavering guide. The pattern we see today when unchecked power grows, when fear is weaponized, when trust collapses, when people are driven apart, is not political. It is instead a spiritual crisis. And history shows us that such systems strip away rights, voices, and dignity unless they are collectively and courageously confronted. When sacred truths about justice, equity, and democracy are traded for control, censorship, and fear, we must remember. This is not freedom for all, and it is not who we are called to be. What can we do? We can respond with hope. We do not despair. We can speak up. We are not silent. We can act. We are not powerless. This moment calls us to rise and not in silence or fear, but with clear minds, bold hearts, and compassionate spirits, guided by the teachings of Unity co-founders Charles and Myrtle Fillmore. We will honor the divine nature within ourselves and others, co-creating a world where love, truth, and justice prevail. And so it is.
Thank you, Michelle. And now for opportunities. The Unity of Lawrence annual meeting will take place next Sunday, February the 8th, following the service. Please come and add your voice and vision to this important time in our community. There will be no potluck next week. We know you're out there. If serving on the Board of Unity of Lawrence, speaking to your heart, pick up a form in the foyer or speak to one of our board members. Unity Outreach is collecting non-perishable food for our neighbors this month. Please drop your donations in the bin in the foyer. Just Food will make sure it goes where it is needed. Our bylaws require that membership is renewed every year. It's simple. Just fill out one of the member renewal forms in the foyer or go to the membership page online on our website. And that's very simple. That's the way I did it. The Unity Women's Circle will meet this Thursday, February 5th at 5:30 p.m. A new prosperity group is forming. They will meet on Tuesday, February 3rd at 6 p.m. The Sunday Lunch Bunch will meet after the service today at Aladdin, 1021 Massachusetts Street. Join us next Sunday when Cindy Smarsh will be our guest speaker with a talk entitled Practical Spirituality. And now it's time to rise as you're able and sing the peace song.